Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Now I want you to think for just 1 second and visualize something with me. Imagine you're out walking in the prairie. You've got a tall, golden wheat field. Some stubble, off in the distance a little bit. You have a combine just out taking care of some wheat. Possibly, an oil rig, maybe some fence posts out in the distance. All of a sudden you're walking along and you hear this buzzing sound. Recognizable, but yet you just can't place your finger on it. Then all of a sudden, when you're backing up, trying to get away from the noise, you step in a hole. Don't know where the hole came from, it just appeared out of nowhere. Well, I'm Kevin Akers, and today I'm going to describe to you, or give you some of the hazards out in the prairie. A couple things we're going to talk about are hazards out on the prairie. Some of the hazards: rattlesnakes, prairie dog holes. Those are the two main I want to concentrate on. And then I'm also going to give you a couple things to help mitigate those factors, such as always traveling with a partner, carrying a snake bite kit, and wearing the proper equipment such as foot gear. So get your boots on, let's go walking. First, I want to start with the common hazards, such as rattlesnakes. Rattlesnakes will give you a warning when you enter their area, generally. It doesn't always happen, but generally they do. It makes a semi-loud buzzing noise. It's not necessarily like a set of, I don't even know what they are. It's not like a baby rattle. That's a better way to describe it. It's not like a baby rattle, it's more like a buzz. They do have venom, and their teeth are like syringes. So basically, you just want to avoid them at all costs. Once you hear that buzzing noise, you just need to back away, give them their space. Try to identify what location it's coming from, and just give them their space. But then you also have prairie dog holes. Trust me, I've stunted plenty of them because basically that's where I hunt, is on the prairie. Prairie dog holes range from 3 to 5 inches around, in diameter, up to about 6 inches in diameter. Well, they can be deep, they can be shallow. Some of them can be fairly hollow. As soon as you step over the hole, you just step right in it. Well, you can break an ankle, break a leg, twist your knee to a point where you're incapacitated and can't walk out. So, now that we've talked about those two things, rattlesnakes and prairie dogs, let's dive into how to mitigate some of these threats. Okay? When you're out, you never want to be alone and always want to use situational awareness. The reason why you do this is because if you get bit, you could possibly lose a limb or possibly die. So you always want to have somebody with you. One, they can help you tie off the tourniquet just in case you do injure yourself so you don't lose your limb or lose a portion of your body. Also, they can help you when you go into shock. They can also call for help. When you are walking around, you always want to have the proper gear, such as good foot gear, one that supports your ankle. So when you step in the holes, you don't break your ankle, twist your knee, whatever it may be. So proper gear is always good. Biggest thing with the prairie is always keeping your situational awareness in your surroundings, avoiding hazards so you can come back safe. So, what are a couple things we talked about today? Rattlesnakes, well, the hazards out on the prairie, such as rattlesnakes and prairie dog holes. Then we also talked about a couple ways to mitigate those factors, such as taking somebody with you, taking a snake bite kit, and wearing the proper gear. I hope I've given you a little insight to the hazards and some ways to combat those hazards. Feel free to contact me anytime through our class website. Thanks.